Welcome viewers to tonight's footage of INFQ Division 2 Super League. My name is Troy Schultz and I'll be bringing you the live action between Toowoomba Tigers and Toowoomba Dragons here from Toowoomba Indoor Sports Centre. And first up tonight we've got the Premier Ladies match, and I'm joined in commentary by Grace Adele Sutherland. Welcome, Grace.
Thank you, welcome. Thanks for having me.
No worries at all. And how's the night gone so far for you?
It's pretty good for Toowoomba overall, I think. My team played a little earlier and went down by a couple, but everyone showed quite a lot of spirit, so that was good. And
if this game is anything to go by the last round, we're in for a cracking game, because both the Mixed B went up, Toowoomba went up by 1, and the 30 ladies, Toowoomba also went up by 1, and both were on last second goals pretty much, we saw.
I'm still having heart palpitations.
Yeah, well, you're a manager of one of the teams, aren't you?
I am, yeah. So that was exciting to see the girls get up. They really pulled together in that second half. That was awesome.
No, that's very good, and with a few key players out as well. So,
that's it.
In terms of the Premier Ladies that we've got here for the live stream action at home, our lineups tonight for Toowoomba will have Megan Coward, Emma McDonald, Rihanna Bowder, Alicia Toner, Chloe Bailey, Lauren Guy, Alyssa Hopper, Gabby Mann, and Megan Davison, with their coach Paddy Griffin. And Toowoomba will have Tony Beckett, Kristen Patterson, Elsie Lancaster, Rachel Curtis, Courtney Connor, Brittany Kinnavan, Bettina Gould, Katie Fitzgerald, and their coach Chris Beckett and manager Tyrone Beckett. And umpire tonight, I believe, is Ashley Smith,
who's just played 2 games, so she might be a bit puffed.
Here comes the real action now as umpire.
That's it.
So the team's just going through their warm-ups now, not long to go.
They are, they're looking pretty sharp, doing around the world.
Good old drill to fall back on.
That's it.
And I understand we've got a few sponsors here tonight as well. They've got a little VIP section set up here at Toowoomba Indoor, so if we run through a few of them, and we'll no doubt give them a mention as well throughout the night. But Toowoomba Indoor Sports key sponsors include Mr. Henderson's, which is a great little watering hole in Sandgate, I believe. I've been there a number of times.
Yeah, I've visited a couple of times.
And a good social outing for many of these Toowoomba players that get together, I believe, and also a good live music venue. We got Arico for the printers and copiers, Burger Urge at Nunda, which sponsor 2-for-1 burgers for the MVPs through the week. Orange Theory Fitness Aspley. They're the hard ones that sponsor the pre-season, I believe, for the training. Brisbane Foam Rolling for the recovery sessions. Creative Crusts. Blossom Brewhouse, I believe they're almost the major prize tonight for the raffle, so be tuned for when I call my winning ticket later tonight.
Good luck.
CDI Lawyers and Sorrel Digital. So a number of good guys on board there with Toowoomba, and they got the prime seat in the house, apart from ours, of course, Grace.
The guys that are heading up Toowoomba this year did such a good job pre-season to work hard and get a lot of sponsors. They really helped out. The training shirts that the guys are wearing are all put on because of all the sponsorship. So we're really, really lucky to have so many quality sponsors on board this year.
And the uniforms look great. It's great to see everyone downstairs, all wearing the same gear. And
that's it.
Yeah, it looks like a tight unit. And Toowoomba would have travelled the long trek down today from the range. Can't say we've made it warmer for them down here either. It's a bit wet and cold outside, but we're lucky to be indoor netball tonight, I guess, hey?
Absolutely. Wouldn't be as comfortable for us otherwise.
No, not at all, not at all. So the captains have just done the old toss, or rock, paper, scissors by the looks of it. Never fails.
So 30 seconds to go. The girls are keen.
A few other results previous to this round tonight included your own team, Grace. Sorry to mention it again, but I believe you guys went down by 2, so a win for Toowoomba there.
We did.
But Toowoomba was successful in the 23 mixed and 30 mixed, and that was another top of the ladder clash there in the 30 mixed, so important win, that one. So it looks like Toowoomba will be shooting away from the camera in the first quarter.
Looks as though the lineup is as you listed at 2 for both teams, so
that's a good start.
That is a good start.
So Toowoomba centre pass to kick things off. Early contact there by Emma McDonald. A nice net pass in. Yeah, 1 from 1. Good start for the goal shooter.
That net pass was set up beautifully by the centre, who drove straight across the top of the circle then.
Oh, early bounce pass in, and yeah, looked to be a turnover and awarded for Toowoomba.
They've transitioned very well, straight into attack.
And working it down from each side.
That was a nice tip there.
Good tight pressure by the Toowoomba goalkeeper. Alyssa backing up for the last game and an early intercept there.
You're going to have to call this circle down here, Troy. I'm too short to see over the railing.
Yeah, that's all right. So Toowoomba looking for their first goal and a contact on the outside of the circle. So we'll see here, Emma McDonald, she's usually a good shot. I think she likes the further distance shots than the closer into the hoop. A few early nerves there.
Third time lucky here, Emma. Nah, she's passed it off. Megan Cowd will sink the first shot.
And evens things up nice and early. So Toowoomba work it down pretty easily. Almost held there for the 3 seconds, Alyssa. Just fell on the last one, but goal tack sinks it this time. It's good pressure here by Toowoomba on the centre pass. Toowoomba have struggled to bring it down the court a few times, and Emma realises that and wants to get it straight into the circle.
They've just got to play short and sharp, work into the game, figure out what's happening.
Toowoomba just manages to stay in here and doesn't give a few penalties away. They'll definitely get the turnover.
That was a great pass by Bowder.
There you go. McDonald shoots her first for the night and we're square again. Looks back to the middle third and an intercept there by Tona.
She's just stayed off the body there and got it so cleanly. Great front cut by Emma.
And just misses that one. And yeah, good fighting rebound there by Gould for Toowoomba. And let's see if they can transition this down and convert their centre pass. So they don't mind going down this wing here, and then they look for the switch, and this goal shooter has a good hold, Tony Beckett, and I think she'll want to be dominant off the net and to let her goal attack Kristen Patterson get those longer shots, I guess.
That's it. My under-10s coach would be having heart palpitations. They're rocking the boat, but it's working. They're swinging that last pass, and they're getting it where they need to.
Yeah, and another turnover. So another Toowoomba centre pass that hasn't gone easy for them. And there's a long one in. Yeah, good touch by Hopper.
Great front position. That's
play on called, and yeah, nice drive underneath the hoop. Should sink this, and does. So early 2-point lead to Toowoomba. And I don't like to be devil's advocate here, but I believe it's a bottom of the ladder clash tonight, where both teams are just the one win so far for the season.
Unfortunately, I can't comment on Toowoomba, but Toowoomba have had they've been plagued by injury this season.
Yeah.
They've got a few out.
Bit of a fresh squad compared to last year as well, I heard.
Absolutely, and a few injuries throughout the season. So the girls are absolutely pulling together and doing the best with what they've got, that's for sure.
Yeah, of course. I believe they're another turnover there by Toowoomba in the corner. Yeah, their previous results included Toowoomba had a win against Browns Plains by 15 back in May, and Toomba's only win came against Wynnum. So I believe both teams have suffered close losses throughout the season. So tonight will be an important clash. No one wants that dreaded wooden spoon.
That's it.
So again, a few out of play here for the Dragons. Toowoomba just trying to find their groove and work it in. Coward and McDonald just working out whose space is whose. McDonald a bit off on a shot tonight, but
great positioning from Coward then.
Yeah, handy rebound.
She swung around and made sure she was in the front position.
Yep, and she gets that one, so they get the turnover goal. Now they've got to try and convert this one. I'd like to see them get it in without any intercepts here. bit of a loose pass, but it was safe enough. And the swing onto the outside. There's the turnover, but team will get it back.
Nice cover there for Tona. She wasn't letting anyone else get that ball.
No, she definitely took that one in, and we're back square again. Halfway through the first quarter, 4-all. And the Super League still play the Skins. Skins are very crucial when it comes to the final standings. So, being 4-all halfway through the quarter, one team will want to take advantage and get that extra point.
So how does that work, Troy? If it's a tied quarter, is it the next quarter sort of gets the points for that previous one as well?
Yeah, it becomes crucial, even more crucial the next quarter. So if we happen to be a draw in the first quarter, then you're looking at 2 points for if you manage to get a win in that second quarter. So let alone the important lead.
That looked much better for Toowoomba there. That transition down the court looked smooth.
Yeah, and this will make it 4 consecutive goals if Megan can sink this. There it is. Toowoomba now with a 2-point lead. Bit of an up and down clash. Yeah, so Patterson seems to be the key here for Toowoomba. She likes to get that first pass and then make her way into the circle and try and get that ball on the outside and feed it into Beckett where she can. And that's a miss there. So another turnover Toowoomba's way.
Just a reset there, pass backwards so everyone can get into position and start driving onto the ball. Yes.
Yeah, we need a few more front drives here for Toowoomba. And the pass was on. Just wasn't quite high enough there from Coward.
They've both got height.
Yeah, pretty even contest down there. Oh, here we go. Here's a handy toss. One there by Toowoomba. Again, Tona just pounces on that ball. Pounces on it like a tiger, one would say.
There you go.
Yeah, tough contest there.
It's willing. These teams aren't playing like they're the bottom of the table, are they?
No. They just the two attacking ends, haven't found their groove yet in the shooting department, but I'm sure that will come with confidence. And there you go. Emma McDonald sinks one there. 7-4 to Toowoomba.
I'd like to see that a Toowoomba attack and helping each other out a bit more, getting in there and blocking out the defence.
Yeah, that was a good grab there by Lancaster, and she wants to make sure of this. Yeah, pass makes it there to Beckett. You're never in doubt with a call from Ash Smith. She makes it clear. It's what the players want, and on a loud night tonight, a packed house here at Toowoomba Indoor with indoor cricket going on as well, and Toowoomba happened to be playing Toowoomba there as well, so would have been a few on the road down from the range.
The culture here at Toowoomba is so strong too. Everyone hangs around, everyone cheers each other on.
Yep.
Can guarantee they'll probably be here well after the last game this evening, all hanging out, so all supporting each other.
Are you saying I shouldn't have drove down tonight or what?
Absolutely. I think it's a pretty safe car park if you need to leave your car here.
I think my car spent many a nights in the Toowoomba indoor car park. But back to the netball. Another good drive there by Patterson. It's working 1-2 there with her centre.
It was good arms on the edge of the circle by Toowoomba.
So Toowoomba clawing their way back. It's a 1-point game, so that all-important skin again that we were talking about earlier, Grace, might come into play here.
Umpire Ashley Smith just had a bit of a blowout with her whistle, but they got there, that's all right.
Yeah, contact from behind there by Coward, so Toowoomba want to make this goal count. Again, working it down. I swear this is their favourite side of the court. Good front drive there from Connor. Yeah. Oh, contact on Beckett. 50-50 call. So she seemed to have no arguments with Ash's call there, so play on.
The key is if you're both going hard to the ball.
Yeah. Defender's got to be rewarded eventually.
That's it. Interestingly, the umpire is a shooter, so
yeah.
that call could have gone either way.
It's very true. Yeah, McDonald sinks that one. 2-point game, as it is on the court next to us. 2 points up to Toowoomba there as well. What grade's that one, Grace? Might be mixed C, that one, is it? Yeah, it could be mixed C by the looks of things.
Yeah, that's Mick C over there.
And nice net pass in from Emma. Megan Cow was really holding her space well, so Emma rewarded her with a nice pass.
Didn't mean to leave you hanging there, Troy. I lost you. I couldn't hear you.
Yeah, sorry.
Sorry about that.
Don't mind the sound of my own voice at times. So 1 minute left, or one and a bit left in this first quarter. Toowoomba looking to go back to a 4-point lead and just missed that one. And I believe 4 points has been our highest margin of the game so far.
Oh, that was a sweet shot by
Yeah,
Emma
nothing but net
McDonald.
there. That's what a shooter likes to see.
Sweet chin music.
So it'd be interesting if any changes are made after one quarter. Both took a while to get into the game, but the goals have come flowing in the second half of the quarter. Yeah, that's what you want to see more from Toowoomba. You want this middle part of the court to be used rather than this swing every now and then. The old school triangle, I mean, I say it more than I do it in my own game, but the triangle never fails, so they need to utilise that. And again, it's from one side of the circle to the other. And a missed goal. Nice rebound there.
Lauren McDonald, that was beautiful. She just kept that position, held her ground.
And another net pass by McDonald. And yeah, look, it was on, but again, it's a pretty even height match down there.
It was on. I think Coward just didn't step into the space there, so she allowed the defenders to slip through.
Over a third, yeah. Good recognition of the time left there on the quarter. So the end of the first quarter, Toowoomba will lead 11-7. And we'll go to a quick break here and be back soon. And we're back with 20 seconds left to go before the start of the second quarter. Tonight's INFQ Stream Vision here at Toowoomba Indoor Sports. Yeah, looks like the sponsors' party area looks nice and cosy there.
We get...
Mr. Henderson's asking for a spirit. Looks like he's got a craft beer in hand as well, old Tony Bates.
He's not helping us out though, is he, Troy?
No,
There's no craft beers for us.
Leaving a commentator hanging, so... I think he missed that whole required payment part. He seems pretty chirpy after a 1 point win in Mixed B earlier today.
So we don't believe any changes were made, but if anyone knows any different, feel free to comment on the stream and we'll pick it up.
Exactly right.
Fans of Troy.
Yeah, good start there by Toowoomba. Toowoomba's goal attack. So they want to get a few back here to begin the quarter, Toowoomba. Toowoomba are going Toowoomba style with a swing over from the edge of the circle. And a good rebound there by the goal defence. And another nice touch there. Tona's attacking the ball really well tonight.
McDonald's getting up slowly there, but she gets the pass off. This contest is willing.
Yeah. Both sides have a heart in this match. Like I said, that wooden spoon, it's not a nice thing to have. Another miss there by Toowoomba. Yeah, contact called on Coward. Really even contest, as was said before tonight.
I believe Coward's just coming back from injury as well, so
okay.
The girls just need to work into it, get each other into the game.
Yeah. Net contact there against McDonald.
I think it's 12-8.
Long pass. See the top of the circles there missing from Toowoomba. Still no one there. Long shot missed there. But the rebound comes and this time it goes in. So looks like the score is 11-9, just corrected there by umpire Ash.
So Toowoomba are moving the ball quickly down the court. Oh, that was a great front cut from the goal attack.
Yeah, Patterson's definitely been the key for Toowoomba. She's taking those centre passes. She's getting those balls on the edge of the circle, and if the shots are going in, it's great. But her goal shooter Beckett has also been helping her out with a rebound here and there. So yeah, McDonald will want to shut her down if they want to get on top here, Toowoomba, because it's a seesawing clash. Shot goes in by McDonald.
We want more of that from Toowoomba if we want this to be a nice close game.
Yeah, the 2 goal attacks, they seem to be pretty dominant running the shows. Contact there by Hopper.
They're definitely controlling those attack ends, the goal attacks, so we need them to stay in the game.
What's a game without a goal attack, I would say?
Coming from a goal attack.
Semi-retired.
Semi.
A miss there by Patterson, so yeah, Chloe Bailey.
That was a good tip great tip from Patterson there. Tall goal attack, just got her arms up over.
That's a great ball. Yeah, Coward drew her goalkeeper away there, so they didn't actually have to use the net. She drew him to the edge of the circle. McDonald recognised it. Oh, put the long pass in, but Coward didn't quite reward her, and McDonald cleaned up the crumbs but couldn't get the shot either. So a few misses here tonight. Can't say they can blame the wind because we're indoors. Alright, there we go. That's almost to the edge of the circle. That's a nice drive to the edge of the circle by the Toowoomba centre Curtis. She just needs to hold the top there. Oh yeah, nice ball. It was on there.
That was Patterson again. She confused the space. She drove in, drew both defenders.
Yeah, up and in by Beckett there. So Toowoomba with the early lead here in the second quarter. They're up 4-1 in the skin, but Toowoomba lead by 1, 12-11. Nice drive there by the wing attack Bowder. Coward wants the refeed, gets closer and gets the shot.
That was more like it. The girls are starting to flow a bit better at both ends in this second quarter. Bailey did well there. She nearly got a hand to it but pulled out so she didn't get the contact call against her.
Yes, I believe the last match for Toowoomba was back on the 18th of May, so a bit of time between games. And they had a loss to Ipswich, who was second on the ladder, so they only went down by 7. So it shows the Premier Ladies comp is pretty tight across all teams this year. So I know that Toowoomba Premier Ladies had a hit out against their Ladies B, I believe, earlier this week, just to blow the cobwebs away a bit. And so far, nice intercept by Bowder again. Yeah, so far it's paying dividends while they're up by 2, but a few sloppy passes there.
I just feel like when they're bringing that ball back down the court, they need to drive hard onto the ball.
Yeah, they're missing one drive. It seems that either 2 are driving at once or none at the same time as well.
Toowoomba's a tall team. They've got big arms, so you need to be moving onto that ball to make it easy on your passes.
A few fighting for the ball there, and call goes Toowoomba's way. So more tight games here between Toowoomba and Toowoomba than this round of Super League, as over a third is called there. 2-point buffer on this game and 2 points on the court next to us in Mixed C as well. So after the tight finishes in the round before.
Both very low scoring games too, so you can see that there's a lot of defence happening.
Yeah, look, traditionally the games between Toowoomba and Toowoomba have always been tight tussles. I've always found Toowoomba to be a club that grinds away in matches, and they seem to be showing that as well tonight.
That passage was all Emma. She took the pass, she drove in, she took another pass, she refed. She wanted that goal for her team. Yep.
Leading the way, McDonald. Yeah, nice ball there to her goal shooter Beckett. This time the goal goes in. 15-13, but Toowoomba up in the quarter by 2 as we're halfway through the second quarter all of a sudden, and not long to go in the first half. Yeah, nice pass there on the outside of the circle.
Good front positioning from Coward.
The goalkeeper got a slight touch on that. Goal defence, sorry, and is allowed to go on with it. And, beautiful drive. She passed that ball out and then drew her player away while driving to the middle of the court. So, nice to watch there. Yeah, 3 seconds held on the edge of the circle there. Turnover. Important one for Toowoomba to convert this one as they come down the side of the court. Not much on offer, so the reset back to Bailey, who I believe will be joining me in commentary later this evening, so she won't want to use too much of her energy.
You are hard to keep up with.
Yeah, nice shot there by Cow. That should be a confidence booster.
Toowoomba centre pass.
So, Grace, what do you think needs to happen here from Toowoomba if they want to claw back these 3 goals?
They've got those long arms. They just need to keep getting their hands over the ball because Toomba's feeders are shorter. So if they get those hands over the ball, it makes it very hard to see in and see where you're giving the ball. Yep.
It's another goal Toowoomba's way. Toowoomba centre pass as they work it in. If I was awarding MVPs at the moment, Tona would be right up there. She's been amongst everything.
She's aggressive onto every ball too, so you want to give it to her because you know she's going to win the race.
Yeah. I believe a previous, maybe current INFQ representative as well for Queensland, so hence her dominance in this Premier Ladies match. A great turnover there Toowoomba's way. So a few short passes here, trying to open up the space.
A lot of pressure from Toomba's attackers. They're coming down. They want that ball back. That's what you like to see.
Yeah, and how good's that? Working between goal attack and centre. Patterson,
Beautiful.
Finishes it off as well.
Sweet shot.
So turnover there. And they want to convert on their own centre pass now. And it'll bring us back to a tied game. Making us work for our money tonight, Grace.
That's it.
Are you getting paid? Okay, they told you to stay quiet on that one. Pass wasn't really there. Call goes, Toomba's way after a fight from both players. McDonald just fought that a little bit harder and I guess got that front position.
McDonald and Hopper were the only ones that got up for that then. They didn't realise they were on the same team.
Oh, time called. Oh, could be a nasty one here. I think it's Connor for Toowoomba. She contested that ball really well in the air and just might have come underneath the player. Could be an ankle. No one likes to see these ones. 2 minutes left on the clock, so we might not see any more action in this quarter if it is a serious injury. So while we got the break, we'll give a plug to a few of these sponsors again, such as Sorrel Digital. These are Toowoomba sponsors, of course. CDI Lawyers, Blossom Brew House, Creative Crusts, Brisbane Foam Rolling, Orange Theory Fitness Aspley, Burger Urge Nunda. Could go one of them right about now, actually.
I wonder if they're listening.
Yeah, Ryko and Mr. Henderson's.
I must confess, I didn't attend too many of those pre-season fitness sessions at Orange Theory. They have a great setup there. It is an enjoyable place to work out.
Yeah, and complemented by Brisbane Foam Rolling, obviously, with the recovery.
Absolutely.
Yeah, so Toowoomba have to sub off their wing defence with a minute left on the clock. So Coach Chris Beckett with a decision to make a minute before he'd like to, I guess. So fresh legs on the court.
Assuming it might be Kate Fitzgerald, as she was the only one on the bench. However, we could be wrong.
Let's go with it. Fitzgerald will take the glory anyway. McDonald with a few dummies there, but
she wasn't missing that one.
Sinks the goal. So, yeah, important couple of seconds here, I guess, left on the clock because Toowoomba are down by 2 in the quarter, so Toowoomba should get away with a skin.
That's better from Bowder. She got caught running backwards a bit there.
Nice turnover there. Patterson again in the action. And, yeah, nice ball into Beckett. Contact called to McDonald, so 5 seconds left on the clock. Can they get this to make it a one-ball game at halftime? They can. So halftime comes, 17-16 Toowoomba's way and a skin apiece. So we'll be back shortly.
Can't wait.
And not long to go before we kick things off, so welcome back to Toowoomba Indoor Sports Centre. And tight tussle here in the Premier Ladies division. Toowoomba taking on Toowoomba. I think, 6th versus 7th, and we're looking at a close contest, 17-16. 1 half to go. How have you seen the contest so far, Grace?
Everyone's going hard for the ball. It's definitely willing. It's an exciting game. You wouldn't think it's a bottom of the table clash.
No, and you're willing to call a winner this far out?
No chance. Oh, Toowoomba, of course.
Oh, well, yeah. Home ground advantage might get them there. People don't say it's a thing, but it definitely is.
Absolutely. Especially when you get crowds like this.
Back in my day, I was never a fan of travelling to Toowoomba. Their hoops are something different. Yeah, so definitely advantage for them to host around. And I believe Toowoomba haven't played Toowoomba yet this season. So
last round of the season.
Oh, that'll be nice and fresh. That will be cold, heading into finals as well. So they drive up the range, and zones will be there, I think, later in the month or a couple of weeks' time. So be a good chance for a few clubs or zones to get away together, spend some bonding time in the local accommodation at Toowoomba.
That's it. Well, my lady's goal shooter, Ash, who's the umpire right now,
yes,
she's playing zone, so that'll be good for her to get used to the hoops.
Yeah, great.
Hopefully work in our favour.
Don't know if Toowoomba still have their old school Sizzler restaurant there. That used to be a must every time you visited Toowoomba. Go up to the Sizzler, warm yourself up with a nice piece of cheese toast.
I was in Toowoomba recently and I didn't see it, but
yeah, not many of them left. So after 1.5 minutes in this third and important quarter, the premiership quarter as some would call it, Toowoomba have got the first goal, and we're down Toomba's end now. They'll want to get one back and hit the lead again.
They are making Toowoomba work hard for it though. Some great defence.
And there it is. So Toowoomba will hit the front again.
Beautiful
1
shot.
point in it in what you called earlier, Grace, a very low scoring match.
And that's a credit to the defence. And on the topic, I have to apologise to Lauren Guy, the GD for Toowoomba. I did influence Troy and we've been calling her the wrong name, so my apologies.
That's all right, Grace. I had more confidence in you than the team sheet.
Everyone makes mistakes, even me.
So contact called there against Toowoomba's goalkeeper, Gould. Coward with a mid-range shot. Oh, I don't know if she got anything there.
quick transition back down the court.
Yeah, Beckett doesn't like to leave the circle like many are holding goal shooters. Occasionally it wouldn't hurt. Oh, here we go. The triangle was on. They almost got it.
That was great by Guy then. She just got a hand to it to confuse the space.
Call back on the outside of the circle. And yeah, centre into goal shooter. Goal goes in.
Toowoomba centre pass.
So a bit iffy here on the centre passes again, where we have almost feels like one pass forward and two passes back.
Both McDonald and Bowder got caught running backwards there.
Oh, how'd that get through? Slipped through the cracks there. But yeah, they're kind of getting into each other's space. Oh, shots not going in too easily there for McDonald. Oh, Coward had a bit too much
this
on that
one's
one.
going in.
There we go.
There you go.
One short, one too much. Next one just right.
Third time lucky. Fourth time. Third time. I don't know.
Lost count. Net advantage there. Oh, nice
That was
pass
a
in.
bullet.
Yeah, I think Hopper was expecting the net pass there. And
Yep.
it's a nice change up there by Toowoomba's wing attack, Lancaster. Hopefully it still is Lancaster at wing attack. I haven't noticed too many changes apart from the injury earlier, so apologies in advance.
Again, if we're getting names wrong and anyone's watching, just let us know.
Our friends in Toowoomba. Nice pass there by Patterson. Works it with their centre. Oh, just driving into each other's space. Good cramming up defence there by Toowoomba's ladies team. Oh, yeah. Guy just had her eyes down for 1 second, and it was 1 second too many.
That's all it takes.
And Toowoomba hit the lead for the first time since, maybe the 5th minute in the first quarter, I'd say.
5th?
Yeah, no one's counting. 5th and 30 to be exact. And Toowoomba's got a bit of a press defence on here, whether they realise it or not, it's working. And another turnover.
Who's getting to it? There you go.
Bit of tunnel ball. So the reset here by Toowoomba.
Looks like Bowder's getting a bit frustrated there by the tight defence on her.
Yeah. Yeah, nice open up by
Great
Toner
play.
and refeed back to McDonald. Yeah,
That's
this one,
better.
she readjusts from her previous errors.
Wasn't making that mistake again.
No.
So it's a Toowoomba centre pass.
Oh, it hits the net, so that's play on. For those who don't know, one that I don't mind pointing out to umpires back in my day is if you throw it from that middle third and it goes untouched but hits the net of the ring, it is play on.
Is it?
Yeah, there's a sneaky one for you, Grace.
Oh, I love knowing those sneaky rules, and I've never known that.
Wow. Just when I thought, all those times that I actually missed throwing it to my goal shooter and I hit the net, I said that's what I was meaning to do.
Yeah, we practiced that.
So it's paid off for Toowoomba though, because they get the goal.
I learnt one the other day. Well, not learnt, it kind of makes sense. And it was hard to play out because I rarely play centre. But if you're the defensive centre and there's a couple of seconds to go, just contact. Because it means they've taken the centre and you get the next one.
Yeah, that's judged by the umpire on the day, I guess.
Is it?
Yeah, some umpires will say that's a deliberate contact and they won't allow that centre to be counted. So, bit of a mixed rule there, but I guess depends on the flavour of the night.
I mean, I rarely play centre, so I'll probably spend the rest of my life
I was
trying
about to
do
say
that.
a couple of years ago I was coaching you, and any time I gave you the centre bib, I got the evil eye. So
That's what I'm saying. I rarely give it a go, but I'll spend the rest of my life trying to make that happen.
Okay, so Toowoomba still have the lead here, and the lead in the third skin if we're looking at things there, because if we come down to a tie, it might be important in terms of who's winning the skin points as well.
Absolutely. So that was a really, really quick play down the court from Toowoomba, so that was looking better.
Yeah, I noticed that too. I think the wrong point might have gone up by the umpire, but
There's a few that's going up there, so
yeah, we've got to play the umpire's whistle and the score. So we'll see if there's any readjustment, but
we will keep track to help her out.
Yeah, I would have it. Toowoomba should be up by 1 still. Right goal goes up that time. Yeah, nice ball in. Beckett's holding that space now, and Popper, she's backing up 2 games in a row. Might have a bit of tired legs just to get up for that ball over the top. So I think what Toowoomba will need to do is try and reposition themselves there in the defensive circle. Nice ball there from Bowder into McDonald, and over again to Coward for the important shot. So a few goals here going on centre pass, which is pretty important in a tight game. Looks to be a tight game next to us as well in the mixed C battle, with Toowoomba up by 3 goals. Back here on Court Gabba at Toowoomba Indoor Sports Centre in Toowoomba, with a few close refeeds, and they get it and make it count.
Great backup on the centre pass there from Lauren Guy. She was always an option.
Another contact there against Bailey. She doesn't want to be able to play too much, because Toowoomba are starting to feed on the edge of the circle very importantly and well. Nice get there by Guy. And correctly called there by Ash Smith. Oh, it was a bit of a wayward ball by Hopper, and yeah, over the top again to the strong holding Beckett. And she converts it. I think that was, Toowoomba's centre.
She wasn't going to miss from there.
Like, as I said earlier, these 2 teams have had a few close battles against other clubs in this division, Division 2 Premier Ladies competition. So looks like we're in for another hot finish here, Grace, just to test out our abilities.
That's it. Might need another beverage to get through it.
Yeah, that's it. So centre pass starts with a backward pass, and over the top again. Beckett's found her position that she wants to hold, and while she misses that one's nothing but net. And
she wasn't going to miss twice.
No, and Toowoomba, Patterson's gone not quiet, but Beckett stepped up, I think, in this quarter, and it's any time a holding goal shooter, does that and takes full advantage of it. It pays dividends. Bit of a nothing pass there from McDonald. She didn't have anyone driving in the space where her pass went. So another turnover Toowoomba's way, and the Dragons work it in again. And nothing but net there by Beckett.
Toowoomba was slow to get into defence mode just then. They needed transition straight away, arms up.
Yeah, well, the important premiership quarter, the 3rd quarter, is going Toowoomba's way with just over a minute left on the clock.
And we do believe the score is actually 28 to Toowoomba, 25 to Toowoomba.
Okay, so we'll see what happens at quarter time, and it would still be Toowoomba in front, and in front in the skin as well, the quarter.
There's Lauren Guy again on the centre pass. She's the old faithful back there, making sure she's always an option.
So if Toowoomba have fresh legs available on the sideline, would you use them now, Grace?
Oh, my goodness. It looks to me, looking at their bench, both attackers.
Okay.
So Gabby Mann has a sweet shot.
No, she's good on shot.
Yeah, she's a basketballer or ex-basketballer, so when she gets the ball in the circle, you know it's going in. So,
yeah.
But I don't know.
The problem's almost getting it in there, isn't it?
It is, yeah. So McDonald's doing a power of work outside the circle. Ooh, just gets in the hoop there.
So here you go, 10 seconds left, and Toowoomba will take the quick centre pass with 6 seconds to go. So they want to go in. And Toowoomba don't want, with the foot. It's advantage is played, and no goal. So whilst the score gives us 32-26, we'll confirm that during the break and come back to you in just over a minute's time for the last quarter. And with the siren just going, it's the start of the last quarter in Premier Ladies. And the score's been corrected for those viewing at home. Our loyal, faithful viewers of INFQ streaming.
Not just at home, though. We've got some up in Cairns watching.
Cairns.
That's it.
Big shout out.
Absolutely. So the score is 26 to Toowoomba, 29 to Toowoomba.
Yeah, that's it's the biggest margin of the... Oh, no, tied. Tied for the biggest margin of a quarter.
Don't mind that
four.
silence just then. Troy was putting in his beer order.
Water. Nothing but water. Okay, so Toowoomba with the early goal. And, yeah, nice hands. Good turnover there by the centre. If it still is Curtis for Toowoomba, I believe it is. She looks like she's run 4 quarters. But that was a handy intercept. So I can't see any changes here Toomba's way, so they're staying strong and faithful with their 7. And it's Toowoomba up early in this quarter. Yeah, McDonald needs to get out of there. That's a great drive by Tona.
It was a long 3 seconds, though.
McDonald can clear out and allow her centre and wing attack to take that front drive. Then she can get those passes on the outskirts of the circle that she so loves to sink when shooting.
It's painful to defend.
Yeah.
So frustrating. You do so much work to keep her there, and she gets them in.
So margin all of a sudden blows out to 6 here, Toowoomba's favour. So could be going their second win of the night. And as I look over at Mix C, it's 26 all. So another tight contest. Yeah, step called on the outside. Coward's way. So Toowoomba want to set up their defence here and look for a turnover before the game gets away from them, really.
They're working hard. Everyone's defending. Arms are up.
Liz Bailey's had a pretty quiet game. I think she's got a backup for the the Premier Mix, sorry. And
then she's got a backup to help you.
Yeah, that's the important one. But look, she's a very, very strong player, Chloe.
She's strong and she's fit. So, I mean, if I was picking a team, I'd want her there because, she's always going to play hard.
Yeah, she fights for that ball.
That's it.
So, turnover Toomba's way. Tona again getting her hot hands on the ball. So let's see how Toowoomba will run with this one. Coward goes out of the circle, comes back in, takes the pass. Oh yeah, nice ball into McDonald.
That was a beautiful feed. She didn't even look where she was passing. The old Kath Latu no-look pass.
And nice close shot, sunk there by McDonald. So Toowoomba will get the turnover and they want to consolidate their own pass now. Yeah, good call by Smith. I picked up that step. Just a little one there from Toomba's wing attack Bowder. Could be an important one, though, in the scheme of things.
Those coach killers might be the difference in the end of this game, unfortunately.
So Toowoomba up 35-28 after Toowoomba were on top early in this match after winning the first quarter, and then...
Nice touch there from Guy.
Yeah, good turnover. It was neck and neck for a lot of the way in the second quarter before Toowoomba pulled away late to take that skin. And...
Again... McDonald was doing the work there to take the pass when Bowder had that space, so maybe lacking a little bit of communication in this attack end.
Oh, yep. Fair call, 50-50 contest. Awarded there for Toowoomba's wing defence that came on, we believe, is Fitzgerald.
She got a clean touch and went hard onto the ball, so...
I could be making things up here. Does that look like the wing defence that went down earlier? I see an ankle strap, so it may or may not be.
It could be if it is. She's a champion.
Yeah, she seemed to be in a world of pain before, but anyways, for now she's a Toowoomba wing defence who just had a handy role in that goal for Toowoomba. Margin's out to 8. Toowoomba just looking a bit lethargic here.
Bowder did well to recover then.
Yeah. Good tussle for the ball there. Coward wants to sink the goal and does. So the shots seem to be going in more, and what looked like a close, low-scoring affair early has blown out in the second half of this game.
Toowoomba are going to have to work hard in defence and start getting some turnover ball quickly if they want to stay in this contest.
Yeah, Hopper just missing out on those balls. She's reading them, but the passes are pretty accurate there by the Dragons. And from a first half that was pretty quiet by Beckett, she's really taken the lead in this second half and proved to be almost the deciding factor in this match.
I could be wrong, but I don't recall seeing Hopper and Guy defend together often.
Combination,
so that's a combo that they're still working on. They're doing well. They're getting hand to a lot of ball, but it needs to be full court defence.
Toowoomba sent a pass. Just keeping it short and sharp. They know they got a handy lead with just over a half of this quarter to go, 6 minutes. So it's theirs to lose, really, with an 8-point margin now after that goal.
Absolutely.
So short and sharp will win the game, hold their own centre passes as a captain would say, and they'll get the job done. But McDonald just here, nice and close to us, sinks that one. Didn't give us a wave.
She's so rude. That was a bit of a wayward pass from Toowoomba, but there were no legs from Toowoomba getting to that loose ball, so they keep it in possession.
Yep.
They sink the shot, so they're doing the damage.
That's it. 39-31. Stay with us after this match. Won't be much of a break, and we'll be on to the Premier Mixed.
Wing attack there with beautiful intercept. She tipped the ball, then regathered. Apologies, I don't know her name. I'm not sure if they've swapped positions or... It's great work, though.
And shot goes in by Patterson.
Just getting away a bit from Toowoomba here. They need to get back to what they were doing in that first half. What was working for them.
Yeah, look, it's been a clean battle, and very well umpired by Ashley for a Premier Ladies match. And I just think, while Toowoomba have fought for those loose balls, Toowoomba have gotten almost the contested possessions, and they've got them cleanly. So that's been a important part of this match, where a contact's called on the outside there. Just cause that a bit of commentator's curse.
They'll swing that to Tona. She was left alone. Get that into Coward. That's a beautiful shot. So we need more of that from Toowoomba.
So Toowoomba want to convert their own goal. Yeah, nice front drive there by McDonald. Didn't quite
regathers the rebounds.
Got to pass that one off. Her foot was on the outside of the circle, so of course she can't shoot that.
It's not worth 3 points?
No.
Someone should change that rule. Says the person who could only shoot from a foot underneath the hoop.
Not even worth 3 points in indoor sixes. It's only a 2 points. So another goal to Toowoomba. We look at 38-33. Not quite sure if there's enough time on the clock for a comeback from what I've seen so far, but I'd love to be wrong in that aspect, because it would be a very good finish if we could get that way.
There's a bit of confusion with the score. We're not 100% sure if we've got it right or if they've got it right.
Okay.
But either way, Toowoomba are definitely in control in the back half of this game, that's for sure.
Nice ball there by Tona into Coward. Yeah. Who makes it another goal. Oh, geez, if we're going by the umpire's score, it's pretty close. Toowoomba will have a few consecutive goals here that have made it very interesting. So it might just make Toowoomba play more conservatively on court, at least to maintain the lead they believe they have. The ball goes in. Hopper couldn't quite get her feet around. No contact called there. At that time there was, just before the release on the outside of the circle, but the Dragons get the shot from the inside. They swing the ball. There, yeah. Hopper put herself in the right position there. She hasn't been able to get there too many times throughout the game, but when it counts right at the end, she does.
So she's keeping her team in it. That's what you want from a good goalkeeper. That's when they really shine.
And nice close pass. There, McDonald wants to make this one count. Oh, yeah, falls in.
She made sure she had that front position there. So McDonald's really come into the game again in this last quarter.
2 minutes left on the clock. I'd love to be 100% sure on the score for our viewers at home, but it's gotten close anyway from what it was. Yeah, good refeeds on the outside of the circle. McDonald comes out with the drive. Yeah, nice one too. So it's almost like Toowoomba have the tired legs after what it seemed like Toowoomba did at the beginning of this quarter, and even if Toowoomba don't get the win, they might get the important skin by the looks of things. So in this 6th versus 7th battle, it's close. Oh, contact's called on Tona there.
She did everything she could to convince the umpire otherwise. Couldn't quite pull it off.
There's a 1 point margin on the game next to us as well on Court Lords, as Toowoomba now go up by 2 in the Mixed C battle. But here on the Premier Ladies, 1 minute to go. It's a close game. It's been a seesawing affair. Both sides have had fluctuating momentums. Toowoomba want to at least get this centre pass and then let the rest take care of itself, I guess. Yeah, refeeds on the outside.
Bit of a wayward pass there.
Front cut there. McDonald was on. They didn't quite want to give it to her. Coward gets it from the mid-range top of the circle. Goal goes in.
She
20
makes it
seconds
count.
left.
They're going to want full court defence here. Everyone out with arms up.
Toowoomba playing pretty safe there. As I say that, they go outside circle. Oh, 2-on-1 battle. Contact called against Toowoomba. So either way, that's going to be a victory Toowoomba's way. It's been a great game. Thanks for joining us, Grace.
My pleasure.
Win on both courts by the looks of it to the Toowoomba Dragons over Toowoomba. Next up on our live streaming game, we'll have the Premier Mix. So thanks, Grace.
Thanks for having me.
Enjoy the rest of your night.
Make sure you stick around, guys.
Too easy. See everyone soon.